Today we're cooking up a classic but very fun Sun team built around speed, power, and weather control. Sun is one of the strongest weather archetypes in Pokémon Champions right now, and this squad is designed to set it up, maintain it, and then absolutely blast the opponent with boosted moves and Tailwind. We've got fast rock setters, a bulky support Torkoal, an unkillable Leech Seed Trevenant, a defensive Milotic, a versatile Mega Aerodactyl, and a massive nuke in Hisuian Typhlosion. This team focuses on keeping Sun up as long as possible, using Tailwind for speed dominance, and deleting everything in its path. Let's break it down. We're starting off with Kleavor, holding a Choice Scarf. We've maxed out its attack, and then gone full speed with the Sharpness ability. Kleavor is the perfect fast utility Pokemon for this Sun team, because it does exactly what we need to make life easier for our big sweepers. The Choice Scarf gives it blazing speed right from the start, letting it outspeed a huge portion of the metagame and act as an immediate disruptor or hazard setter. Sharpness boosts the power of its slicing moves, which makes both Stone Axe and Rock Slide hit significantly harder. Stone Axe is one of the best moves on the Pokemon because it sets Stealth Rock while dealing solid damage at the same time. Getting Stealth Rock up early is massive for this team. It breaks focus sashes, chips away at switches, and makes our late game sweepers even stronger. Rock Slide is the other key move. It hits both opponents for spread damage and has that beautiful flinch chance, which can completely swing turns in our favor. When the opponent flinches, it gives our partners a free turn to set up or nuke something without retaliation. Night Slash and X Scissor round out the moveset with important coverage. Night Slash helps against Ghost and Psychic types, while X Scissor gives a strong Bug Stab for certain matchups. Even though the Choice Scarf locks us into one move, the moveset is versatile enough that Kleavor stays useful throughout the game. Whether it's setting rocks on turn 1, spamming Rock Slide to fish for flinches, or picking off a weakened target with coverage, Kleavor makes the job easier for the rest of the team. It's fast, stylish, and perfectly fits the aggressive style we want in this Sun team. Next up is Torkoal holding a Heat Stone with maximum defensive investment and the Drought ability. Torkoal is our dedicated Sun support and one of the most important pieces for keeping the weather in our favor. Drought automatically sets up Sun when Torkoal comes in, and the Heat Stone makes that Sun last significantly longer, which is exactly what we want for a Sun team. This Torkoal is built extremely bulky so it can stick around and do its job for as long as possible. Will-O-Wisp is fantastic for crippling physical threats. Burning them lowers their attack and adds passive chip damage, making it much harder for the opponent to break through our team. Heatwave is there when we actually need to deal damage, hitting both opponents and getting the Sun boost for even more power. Helping Hand is a fantastic support move that powers up our partner's attacks, especially when paired with something like Hisuian Typhlosion's Eruption or Aerodactyl's Rock Slide. It can turn already strong moves into absolute nukes. Protect, of course, is essential for technical play. Scouting moves, protecting Torkoal while it waits for the right moment, or just wasting the opponent's turn. Torkoal's main purpose is to be the reliable engine that keeps Sun up, supports its teammates, burns physical attackers, and provides utility. It might not be the flashiest Pokemon on the team, but it's one of the most important. Without Torkoal doing its job, the rest of the squad loses a huge amount of power and consistency. Then we have Trevenant holding a Citrus Berry with max HP and split defenses and the Harvest ability. Trevenant is our unkillable annoyance and one of the best bulky supports in the Sun team. Harvest is the star ability here. In Sun, it has a 100% chance to recycle a Citrus Berry when it eats one, meaning Trevenant can keep healing itself over and over again. Combined with the Citrus Berry recovery and its natural bulk, Trevenant becomes ridiculously hard to kill. Its moveset is built around disruption and longevity. Leech Seed is one of the most annoying moves in the game. It drains HP from the opponent every turn and gives it to Trevenant, adding even more sustainability. Horn Leech gives it a strong Grass Stab move that also heals it, perfect for when we need to deal damage or recover against super effective targets. Sunny Day is there as a backup weather setter in case the opponent tries to overwrite our Sun with Rain of Sand. Protect is once again crucial for technical play, scouting, and surviving tough turns. Trevenant's role is to be that Pokemon that just refuses to die. It sets Leech Seed on big threats, saps their HP every turn, heals itself constantly thanks to Harvest and Citrus, and generally makes the opponent's life miserable. It's the kind of Pokemon that can stall out entire games while our sweepers do the heavy lifting. The combination of bulk, recovery, and annoyance makes Trevenant an absolute nightmare to deal with under Sun, and it fits perfectly with the rest of the team's game plan. Next we have Milotic holding leftovers with max HP and defense investment and the competitive ability. Milotic serves as our defensive pivot, one of the most reliable bulky water types on the team. Competitive is a fantastic ability in this kind of build. Whenever the opponent tries to lower our stats, which happens a lot with Intimidate, Icy Wind, or other debuffs, Milotic's special attack sharply rises instead. It turns the opponent's attempts to weaken us into a big offensive boost. Milotic's moveset is built around longevity and utility. Scald is the main stab move that has a chance to burn physical attackers, adding even more chip damage and lowering their attack. Icy Wind is excellent for speed control. It hits both opponents and lowers their speed, which helps our Tailwind sweepers and keeps fast threats in check. Recover lets Milotic heal back large chunks of HP, making it very difficult to wear down. Protect is essential for safe scouting turns, protecting itself while it waits for the perfect moment, or just stalling out status moves. Milotic's role is to be that annoying defensive wall that punishes the opponent for trying to debuff us, provides speed control when needed, burns physical threats with Scald, and sticks around forever with Recover and Leftovers. It's the Pokémon that buys time for our Sun Sweepers to do their thing, and handles many of the common threats that try to break through our team. Its bulk and utility make it an incredibly solid piece in this Sun core. Then we have Aerodactyl holding its Mega Stone with max speed, and then max attack investment, and the Tough Claws ability. Aerodactyl is a versatile and often underestimated piece in this Sun team. A lot of people don't realize it gets Sunny Day, which makes it an excellent secondary weather setter. Combined with Tailwind, it becomes a massive speed and weather control threat. The main plan with Mega Aerodactyl is to set Tailwind early, so the whole team can outspeed the opponent. Tailwind is incredibly strong in doubles because it affects both of your Pokémon, and having it up turns our already powerful Sun-boosted attacks into something even faster and more oppressive. Rock Slide gives us strong spread stab damage with flinch potential, which helps create openings. Sunny Day is the surprise tech. If the opponent tries to overwrite our Sun with rain or sand, Aerodactyl can immediately set it back up. Protect is there for safety and prediction, as usual. Aerodactyl works beautifully with Hisuian Typhlosion. They can lead together. Aerodactyl sets Tailwind while Typhlosion protects on the first turn. Then, on the next turn, Aerodactyl goes first under Tailwind and can set Sunny Day if needed, letting Typhlosion click its massive Sun-boosted attacks safely. Mega Aerodactyl brings speed dominance, weather control, spread damage, and strong utility. It's the perfect partner for our big special sweepers, and one of the reasons the Sun team feels so fast and oppressive. And finally, the big nuke of the team, Hisuian Typhlosion, holding Torkoal with max special attack, and then max speed. This Pokemon is the centerpiece of our offensive game plan. Depending on the exact build, it can run Blaze, which boosts fire moves when low on HP if we're using Heat Wave, or Frisk, which reveals the opponent's items if we're not running Heat Wave. Both are excellent, and the flexibility is nice. Hisuian Typhlosion has two main modes. Either it can come in late when everything is set up, and wind out the game with overwhelming power, or it can lead aggressively with Aerodactyl, protecting on the first turn while Aerodactyl sets Tailwind. Then on the next turn, we have Aero set up the Sun because it's the faster mon on the field. Now we have Tailwind and Sun, and all we do is click Eruption and delete everything in its path. Eruption is absolutely massive under Sun, Tailwind, and with Torkoal. It hits both opponents incredibly hard. Infernal Parade is in the moveset because it looks cooler than Shadow Ball, and because most opponents will have burns from Torkoal or Milotic, etc., making the move hit even harder. Solar Beam gives us strong coverage, or we can run Heat Wave if you want to be able to nuke at low health, but this team relies on setting the pace for our boy, so that's never necessary. Finally, Protect allows for safe turns and prediction. The beauty of this set is that we don't run a choice scarf because we prefer the flexibility of being able to switch between Eruption, Infernal Parade, Protect, or coverage moves depending on what the situation calls for. Under Tailwind and Sun, Typhlosion becomes one of the strongest special attackers in the format. It can lead and nuke immediately with Aerodactyl support, or come in later once the weather and speed control are established. Hisuian Typhlosion is the Pokemon that closes out games and makes the whole Sun strategy feel incredibly rewarding when it all comes together. So how does this team work together as a whole? The core game plan is simple but very strong. Maintain Sun at all costs, and use Tailwind to outspeed the opponent. Torkoal and Trevenant are our main weather setters and bulky supports. Aerodactyl and Hisuian Typhlosion form a deadly lead core. Aerodactyl sets Tailwind while Typhlosion protects and then explodes with Eruption. Kleavor sets Stealth Rock and creates flinches with Rock Slide to help our sweepers stay alive. Milotic acts as a defensive pivot that punishes stat droppers and provides speed control with Icy Wind. The team has excellent weather control, multiple ways to set Sun, speed dominance with Tailwind and Icy Wind, strong hazard control, bulky supports that are hard to kill, and massive offensive firepower under Sun. It's a well-rounded Sun team that can play both aggressively and defensively depending on the matchup. There you have it. Our strong and fun Sun team built having fun with our Typhlosion and Masterball. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like, subscribe for more team building content, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.